Back to Ilos we go. Hopefully. So Ilos is in this space that for some reason they're not allowed in because that's a whole nother faction or something. I think it's crime all over here, for being honest, but this is a little system. Alright, tally's important here if I remember.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I'm glad you're here.
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
The yes is that's funnier than me.
Just tell me what to do.
Hey kids, close your eyes. Just sitting there on the desk.
By the goddess, that was incredible, Shepard.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
I know it was under the trophy, but I didn't expect it to pop up then.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top.
I love the trust in Joker. Like, it's fantastic. I would love nothing more to bring Lara with me, but I think I do it every time. You know what? Rex wouldn't really have any input here. Let's just do this team. Yeah, Rex wouldn't have any input here. We're gonna do this team. This is fine.
inside now.
He's like, hold on. He's like, they're catching up.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Let's just... Of course I did it wrong. I hate my life. That thing's my problem. I don't really want to rely on fixing that said problem with no idea how to do it. So woohoo! That could have been closer. Taking a risk here, and I'm not gonna. Alright, first risk. Fine. I can only hack those? What can you not hack if you can hack those? There's something you can't hack if you can hack the bid guy? Like, what? That's crazy. Hold on. I went down here not for that. I didn't realize that might be going the right way. I do just want to look around. Well, you saved, so that tells me I'm doing the way you want me to do. There's a whole underground area that I'm extremely curious about. Okay. Okay. I'll backtrack because that's too much stuff that I don't think I ever looked at before, so I want to know what that is. And it definitely saved when we went that way, so I'm definitely on the right way if it goes that way. Or unless it rotates me around because we'll be going... I bet it rotates me around. That's exactly what happens. You can come back up from here instead of... I can see that being what it does. Oh, it also saves my game when I come down here. Okay. I think it's definitely a two-path type deal. Ha! You think I'm gonna do all the extra stuff? Nah. And we're live. I hate that I'm accidentally hitting stuff. Well, I feel like that would have been nice to have earlier. We're going up top. But that does exactly what I think it does. It probably turns off the bid jazz that were over here. Or turns them against the other jazz. Out of the wrong way. Maybe slightly. That is a lot of things happening and a lot of things to think about. Ooh. What was that do? Oh, that dunks. That did chunky chunks. That did big chunks. What do I do? Where? No. That doesn't do it either. Where? Map. What color me confused? Because we can't just drop down. I mean, this looks droppable, but they're not letting me, so I don't know. Oh my god, did I just go up top a little bit and get myself confused? I did. Oh, look at that, didn't go any worse than it just did. They a little cranky. Now this elevator probably takes me somewhere I need to go. That's apparently downwards.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Bunker, bunker, here I come on. Get me in that bunker. We can do that for free. That's not even a question. Prime, that's scary, but I'm not completely worried. I need those at least. I already broke through my stuff, that's a problem. Nah, I can't. The prime's not gonna get picked up. That's the main problem. Where did it save me at? Where did it save me at? Where? Okay, it's the moment we got to the fight down here. Okay. I can play with this.
To me.
Happy I've seen Max, that just makes... That's a problem. I'm trying not to worry about said problem, but that's indeed a problem. first time I had a plat of crime that wasn't already down, so that was a little concerning. I also don't know why those guys work for you if you turn them on. Like, that's surprising. That's suspicious. I think I'm good. I think that's where we get the first beacon out of the ones here. I think that's like 2. I want the elevator. Okay. 1 or 2 things are happening here. One, I don't know.
I never dreamed I would actually find Ilos.
The problem I might have to face now is they consider that big guy enemy. But they won't let me shoot him, so. And if turning him on has now broken my game, I don't really know what to do. Oh, maybe we're fine. Maybe they're stopping me because they want me to go in here.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge.
Oh.
Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Cannot be stopped. That's not the words you want to hear. Oh, why is there up top bit if you just don't know? Okay. That don't matter. Now, can we open the elevator? Elevator. There we go. I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to the end of the game. It's like this, and you go back to like Citadel. I'll remember there being much more than this. Okay. I think we came from this way. I am like extremely turned around right now. Yeah, that was the door that we couldn't open. Okay, yeah. It's so weird because part of this thing turns how it should. Other times it's like, nah, we're not going to.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold.
Not super real.
Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Please, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
Sleeper
They
pods.
look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone.
Dare you make me lose my dialogue. How dare. There was two? I thought there was one. Oh, Dad. Oh no, we're becoming a turtle. Help.
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush!
I do not think Saren is behind this.
Oh, not this time. It would have been smart though.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Whatever we find, be cautious. If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
That's true. So it's gonna be AI.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend.
Okay, so they can't understand.
My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology.
That's really smart.
Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
I mean, the robots.
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable.
Oh.
By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
So are we kind of like a food source? That's how I kind of see it.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
You didn't surrender.
The war was lost. If you had surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power,
Everything
and
they
they
needed.
knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Dark
Our
space.
worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend.
That's true.
In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Well, understand though can help stop them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology.
Oh.
Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected.
That's fair.
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
They would have died anyway, all of them,
This
if we did it.
outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains.
I mean, this is true. Because of them, we now
When the
have hope.
researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
The Keepers.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
Oh, they've been
There's a
delayed
data
this
file
time.
in my console. Take a
Quite a
copy
bit.
when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign
They
get
leave
here?
one behind.
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion.
Makes the most sense.
But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it.
Yeah.
Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first.
Yeah, that's true.
Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
The beacons.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
At the risk.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. but it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel.
That's fair.
But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit Project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
This is true.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Let's go. I mean, I already knew I asked all the questions. It's not like I didn't spend time doing that. I was like, will they be more? Will you have what you say? You know? Ooh.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Just like my people. But they also gave us a chance to save ourselves. We must hurry.
We gotta save the day. Why did that get so wobbly? What's happening? I'm trying to drive in a straight line right now. It's not happening. Probably a safe point, right? Yep. Oh, my dad, where's the Stook? Okay. Yeah, we don't have to kill everything. That will be the truth. We don't gotta kill everything. Wait, I don't think we do. If we do, then oops, we messed up.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view.
Why are we staring
We have
at
to
it?
get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
They really did make a relay. That's cool. It almost seems like they let the Protheans go too far. You wouldn't think they would let that happen. Ooh, we did a cool cutscene. Okay, I love the cutscene right here. That is so much better than all the other ships. Oh, they're getting annihilated. Well, at least they put a defense up. I mean, it's not like they were wrong to put the defense up.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. System's not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
No. Yet they're going, man. 30 seconds. Sorry, 40 seconds. I don't know why my brain immediately went 30 seconds. Yeah, time it takes for me to kill all this would be way too long. We're gonna be a little wobbly and hope we can make it in here. Also, why is my shields like missing shields already? So, did they go in here like bare bodies, or did they go with an item when they went in? Because we went in with something.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
I thought this threw me in the control room. Oh, it doesn't throw me in the control room, but it throws me out of the mini one in here. I obviously didn't know what that was at all.